Do. I wonder did I have, anything I need to do? No, I don't. Alright, let's get started. Yes, let's get started. Everything should be good. Alrighty then. Well, except for the fact that I haven't set up everything yet, but that's really not that important right now. Alrighty then. Alright, hello everybody. It is Felix. I'm back with a short stream. Short as in, I decided to just stream right before I went to eat, so I'll probably go eat in a bit, but I just felt like playing some Dragon Quest if I'm gonna be honest, so... Well, not specifically Dragon Quest, more... Just, I felt like streaming, I guess more like... The only real problem was that I didn't really have a game I super wanted to stream, and after the whole Limbus company having to fight Sancho again scenario, I was like, I need to just take a little bit of a break. Seriously, as much as I love that game, I do genuinely get super fucking frustrated sometimes with it. Funny thing is, the game itself isn't... Fuck, sorry about that. The game itself isn't necessarily bad, but just the fact that it's a gacha game really doesn't do it any favors. Project Moon games are always frustrating, right? But when it comes to... But at least you have all the resources necessary to win and to fight and, to do, like, give it your best shot. But I'll be honest, when it comes to Limbus Company, a lot of the times it feels to me like it just comes down to me having to get lucky with the coin tosses. That is basically how it feels to me. Because I just don't have the units or the experience tickets and the threads to level up all my units and be able to experiment and to fight the boss with different teams. I have one team that I've fully leveled up. That's my charge team. If my charge team doesn't do it, I am basically fucked. Like, genuinely, that's basically how it is, and it just feels really frustrating. And it sucks, because, again, I really do want to like Limbus Company, and I feel like I probably would have liked Limbus Company if I was just given all the units, Which I understand isn't really something you can do because it's a gacha game, but I am really worried that I'm not going to be able to keep up with the power curve, basically. Like, genuinely, I do not think I will be able to keep up with the power curve. I've barely been able to pass Kanto 7, but what if they make an even rougher fight? The hell am I supposed to do then? Just... nothing. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. And trust me, I've tried building up new teams, it's just that it takes so many fucking resources to build them up. Even with just the identities I have. It's just not feasible for me unless I'm willing to spend a crap ton of time in Limbus Company. And I'll be honest, I think I already spent too much time playing Limbus Company. I usually played maybe an hour, half an hour a day. And yeah, I'm sure that some people are gonna say, wow, that's barely anything. But is it? I feel like gacha games aren't supposed to be played 5 hours a day. Gacha games are supposed to be just something you do once a day or maybe a couple times a day for just a little bit, for maybe 10 minutes at a time. And that's it. That's basically it. But Limbus Company asked of you, hey, no, you have to play this 5 hours a day if you're not planning to spend money. Well, that's my daily complaining about Limbus Company. I'm just kind of figuring out where I do actually have to go. I remember that we made the deal with the prince. That we have to pretend to be him in some sort of horseback riding or whatever. But I kinda forgot where we have to go afterwards and I'm too lazy to actually read anything. So I'm just kinda walking around hoping something shows up. Maybe a cutscene triggers. I think it was something at night, but I might have been wrong. I'm just gonna go to the prince's room, see if that triggers anything. Also think of maybe playing Tales of Arise. Not on stream though. I feel like that's probably more of a game I should play on my own. I've heard some mad things about it, but I already bought it. Not when it was released, just when it was off a lot. And I really liked Tales of Berseria. Haven't really played any other Tales games to completion. I've played a little bit of Tales of... I know it's a really popular one, but I genuinely cannot remember its name. The guy has a red jacket. The girl is supposed to be, I don't know, some sort of chosen one. Yada yada yada. That kind of dealio. Okay, this is the Princess Bedchamber, so I did have it right. I don't really remember its name though, but it was fine for the most part. I played maybe a good 20-ish hours of it, but the problem is that if a JRPG doesn't have something to draw me in, like maybe a character I really like, or story beat that is just really fucking good, music, anything really. It can be music, it can be characters, it can be just a straight up story. I'll just fall off after a little while, which is fair, you know. JRPGs take a lot of time, so you're only gonna play the ones that you actively want to. I've always found these marble floors look super uncomfortable, personally. I wouldn't want to have them in my house. They look pretty and all, but genuinely would not want it. Aside from that, I've played a little bit of Cesteria, but I couldn't really get into the battle system. I don't know, I guess with Cesteria, it wasn't the game itself, it was just that after coming from Berseria, which I basically played Cesteria almost immediately after Berseria, I just kind of expected Berseria's battle system, and when it wasn't, I was just like, nope, 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 absolutely fucking not. So that wasn't it. Aside from that, I don't think I've played any other Tales game, but I like to, and honestly, I do want to see where Tales goes. I've heard that it didn't track well with other Tales fans, but I like to make up my mind on my own when it comes to these type of games. Fuck, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I know that the guy told me, but I genuinely cannot fucking remember. I guess maybe I'll try the horse racing track, see if they want me to do anything. I don't remember how to do the horse racing track anyway, so might be smart to practice just a little bit. Guess that's what we're gonna do. Because I know a bunch of games that the general audience doesn't really like, where I think they were perfectly fine. They might have gone into a not great direction, but they genuinely were alright. I mean, so I meant with that, not with the not great direction thing, that they didn't go into a direction that the fan base of that franchise wanted. And I can see that. It's the same with me and the Monster Hunter movie. I fucking hate the Monster Hunter movie because it was everything I didn't want it to be. But it doesn't mean that some other guy that isn't as attached to the Monster Hunter world and all that stuff wouldn't enjoy it. You know, I'm sure it works as a popcorn flick, just, you know, nothing much else. I fucking doubt anybody's gonna watch the Monster Hunter movie for anything but just the popcorn flickiness of it. Yeah, I can understand that some people are gonna enjoy other things than me. And that's why I'm willing to give Cesteria or Arise, Tales of Arise, a try, basically. Not sure if I'm gonna 100% complete it, but I will oh, there you are. Okay, I found him, but I'm gonna actually practice a little bit because I genuinely cannot remember what how I'm supposed to horse ride. I wonder if this guy's gonna be a prince. A lot of Dragon Quest protagonists end up being secret princes. Oh fuck, we do know that he's already gonna be a prince. The backstory just came to me for a second there. I totally forgot that he's actually a prince. It's kind of weird. Why are so many Dragon Quest protagonists royalty? Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's try this one. I don't mind spending the 100G. Hey, maybe I'll get an iron ore out of it. I remember those button prompts. Fuck. Well, this is gonna be a little bit of trial and error. Doo-doo. I wonder why they're wearing armor when it would just slow them down. What's the X again? I don't know what the X is. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. I keep forgetting what the X is. You know, the biggest problem with the X is that it's an X. So I'm always assuming it's the X that's, you know, that I'm used to. This is why I hate it when they don't have controls, PlayStation button prompts. Seriously, guys, we're living in 2025. How hard is it to add some fucking PlayStation button prompts to your game? I'm not so. Why am I having to take time out of my day to mod those fuckers in? Genuinely, I don't feel like that should be necessary at this point anymore. Oh, why does this game make pumpkin so much? It's just the fruits to destroy, even though I'm not sure. Yeah, pumpkin is a fruit because you put it in a pie, which I guess tomato is a fruit, but you wouldn't put that in a pie. Is there something called tomato pie? I don't think there would be. Tomato pie. I guess maybe that would just be something akin to a shepherd's pie. I guess you could put tomato in a pie if you do it with meat and stuff. Alright. Well, I feel like I have the basics down. Let's hope I don't make an ass of myself when being the prince. Do. Okay, that's running. Good. I almost forgot. Where's the fucking prince do? Mr. Prince, where art thou? Also, the fact that, okay, for a second there I thought they were just letting this horse walk around, which seems a little dangerous. I know horses can be sort of skittish. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I totally forgot and don't know where I am. Guess we're never finishing Dragon Quest. Seriously though, I have this terrible sense of direction, even in real life. I remember once with, I went to a video game live concert or something like that with a friend. It was a little bit ago at this point. And after the concert was over, we went with the train back home and everything. But I decided, because I'm a smart guy, to stop one station earlier because I thought it would take less time to go to my house from there. Of course, I totally lost my fucking way and we spent like 2 hours just walking around my own fucking city in the dark, just trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Thanks to stars, I was beginning to worry that I might actually have to try and ride a horse. Maybe you should. Now come, the race will begin shortly, and fear not, I remember my promise. If you do as we agreed, I will ask my father about the branch. Well, are you ready? No. Fear not, this will fit you perfectly, I'm sure. Alright, let's see what the armor looks like. Felix takes the prince's armor and helm and puts them on. Ooh, I like it. It's as if they were made for you. No one will suspect for a moment that you are not in fact the Prince of Gallopolis. Now, the race is about to begin. My, sorry you steed awaits outside. Once you safely mounted, make your way through the padlock. The racetrack lies beyond. Meet me afterwards in the passageway that leads to the racetrack. You will give me the helmet and no one will be any the wiser. Okay. And your public expects great things of you. Do not make a fool of me. Maybe you should. Okay, well, this is nice. I always like it when I can have full helmet on. I just think it looks cooler. Even though I do know from experience that having a helmet on is pretty fucking terrible. Genuinely, it's hard to breathe in there sometimes, but the problem is that your your vision gets fucked over pretty badly. I can barely see anything when I'm sword fighting. I wonder if we can keep this outfit. Your Highness, you cannot take to the tracks without mounting your steed. I will do whatever I please. I'm the prince. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Where's my fucking steed then? Is this my steed? Are you my steed, good sir? No. Am I my own steed? Oh, there we go. I'm guessing it's you. Alright, time to head out. Wonder if we actually have to race or not. I always find it irritating when a game forces you to interact with the mini games for the main story. It's just something that I feel isn't what you signed up for. If it's a backstory, if it's a side quest that gives you a really good stuff, then that's one thing. Because yeah, it would be nice to get that good stuff, but it's not required. But I don't know, man. Very good, Your Highness. May you have a successful race. At least they don't do forced stealth section in action games anymore. That shit died out, and I'm happy for it. It's one of my least favorite anythings. How is he so pale when the sun shines so bright?
This is no ordinary Sand National.
Am I actually... I kind of assumed this was a cutscene where I could just press and, you know, it would just keep going. I wouldn't have to press. Guess we are wrong.
Hooray! All hail Prince Varys!
Would think in a desert environment people would be more, I guess, tanned, at least. Hello, yes, citizens, it is I, Prince whatever his name is. How do you do? Heyo!
Oh, such a fine figure of a man!
Yay, I'm great, and apparently there's a bunny girl there. Heyo!
It must be wonderful to be so popular, darling. But of course, you are used to it. Being a real live prince, huh?
You know, even if you were being sarcastic here because you somehow know that I'm actually not the prince, you would still technically not be wrong with me being a real life prince and all. Funny in a way. Hello. Holy shit, yours looks amazing.
Silvando, by the way. One of the other riders had a little whoopsie, so I had to step in at the last minute.
Don't worry about it, man. We'll make the race a little bit more interesting. I'm hoping they don't make it too hard, because I might straight up lose otherwise. And I will repeat this shit as many times as it takes. I'm not losing in the story. I'm the protagonist, damn it. Okay. Oh, there we go. I needed to mute myself for a second, so I was a bit confused there. Alrighty then, I am the back. Apologies. there's one thing that I sometimes regret doing before a stream is drinking too much tea. Which I do always, because I drink a lot of tea regardless. And I'm not gonna stop doing that just because I decided to stream.
But don't think I'll be going easy on you just because you're royalty. Where would be the fun in that? Try to keep up, little princey!
Okay, well, where would be the fun in being executed? That's what, like, what's then? Don't know if I can execute people in this country. The king seems fairly chill, so... Kind of bullshit that he gets the more fancy horse. Why don't I get a fancy horse? Seriously, why the fuck do I look like an extra and he looks like the main character? Stretching. Okay, guess I got a... Do I have just like a way better horse than... Holy shit! Fuck was that? Why the hell did that guy go so fast? I was like, did I get a better horse or something? Or... here we go. Not sure how well I'm doing right now. Fuck, I don't actually remember if I turned my sound back on. If I haven't, I'm sorry. You wouldn't be able to hear me. However. Fuck me. I wonder if they have some sort of, I don't know what that's called in racing games. You know, where the cars will never go below a certain distance from you. Where they kind of stick to you. Ooh. Gots to lap this dumbass. Yeah. Let me, oh, just fucking lap them. Hell yes. Easy. This is why I leave it to the prince. Okay, you could actually hear me. Good. Ah, it's good to be the best. Fucking lap someone, man. Did you see that, Prince?
Oh, magnificent! I hardly dare think that you might actually win!
What? Mate, what the hell? At least have a little faith.
Now quickly, my public await. I shall take the reins from here.
Yeah, whatever.
Fear not, my friend. I have not forgotten my promise. I will discuss the rainbow with my father, just as soon as my people have finished showering me with adulation.
No, as much as I feel like I should think you're an asshole, I don't really find this unexpected. At least you're not as vexing as charmless. Holy shit, how hard is it to stay on a horse? The cheers of Prince Faris, adoring public, fills the air as he makes his way out onto the track.
Praise the fates. Our plan was a success.
Yes, it was. It was.
Thank you. You have spared me great humiliation. I will go immediately to my father and ask about the rainbow.
Probably should have not worn the armor.
All hail Prince Faris, pride
Should have
of
probably
the
removed the
desert.
armor immediately.
Horseman extraordinaire. Darling, you were fabulous. It was enough to bring a tear even to my jaded eye.
Oh.
Wait, don't tell me you were... Surely you didn't let your understudy take the stage for the command performance? Oh, this is too good!
Wait. But you do not understand the pressure I am under. A prince of Gallopolis who could not ride a horse is a disgrace to the kingdom. I did what was necessary for the sake of my people. And now all can be forgotten. Yes?
And there was silly old Silvando thinking that knights never retreated in the face of adversity.
Well, he's
Silence!
technically not a knight.
I am the prince of this kingdom, and I will not have a traveling jester lecture me on chivalry.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
Enter.
The Sultan wishes to see you, Your Highness. Your magnificent display of horsemanship has pleased him greatly.
Very good. I will come right away. My promise still stands. Come to the throne room in a little while. We will see what can be done about this branch of yours.
So nice to see a royal with the common touch. You were wonderful out there today, darling. Maybe we'll get to share the stage again soon.
Maybe you'll become part of my party. I like this guy. Can I say? I like him. I know, sometimes you just gel with a party member immediately, and I feel like he might be it. So I got a bunch of achievements. Well, bunch. Let's see, Misc. I'm just seeing character builder, no. Conflict tips, quest log system. I'm seeing if I can actually change my outfit. Equipment. I actually like the prince's armor a lot more than my own stuff, personally, so would have preferred to use that, but I guess it was not meant to be. I guess we're just gonna do stuff. Oh, hello, there's a quest there. I would like you to venture out into the celestial sands and slay a spitfire by unleashing your wild side. That will prove me with a tableau blah blah blah. Sure. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna purposefully complete these quests. Just gotta keep going with the story, and if I complete them, I'll complete them. God, this hall is so overly big. I feel like that's a waste of materials. Alright. Give me that bow. Or bow.
Truly, I am humbled. All I have ever desired is to fulfill my duties as a prince and as a knight. Father, if I may, I have promised to assist these travelers. Would you permit me to explain?
Gladly, my son. It warms my heart to see you aiding those in need. Truly, you have taken the knight's pledge to heart.
Thank you, Father. The truth of the matter is that my friends here have come to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow.
Your Majesty, the beast has returned. It attacked one of our men while we were out on patrol. The Slayer of the Sands is back? Why must the accursed creature always appear on this, the happiest day of the year? We will stand for this no longer. I must dispatch my finest knights and ensure that the fiend never again returns to terrorize the Celestial Sands. But wait. My boy, the fates are speaking to us. Capturing the Slayer would be the perfect way to show your people what a fine knight you have become.
It's true.
What? Oh, Father, so many of our bravest men have confronted the creature and perished. Surely, I do not stand a chance.
Truly, it is the most able who are the most humble. But you cannot hide your true feelings. You are trembling with excitement. This is your moment, Faris, my boy. Capture the Slayer and take your place in history.
But very well, Father. Yay! I shall begin my preparations right away. 1,000 pardons. The rainbow will have to wait. Meet me in my chambers. There is something we must discuss. Just breathe, Faris.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Just dancing around. Alright. Okay then.
Please, I beg of you, the Slayer of the Sands will tear me limb from limb unless you aid me. Have pity on a desperate soul.
Spoken like a true desert knight. Seriously, can't you handle this on your own?
No! No, such a thing is impossible. I am no knight. I neglected my training. I allowed my vassals to fight all my battles for me.
I feel like you shouldn't be a king.
Oh, it is not my fault. I am an only child. I was coddled from birth and praised for the most insignificant of achievements. I did not wish to disappoint my parents or my people, so I found ways of seeming to fulfill their expectations without necessarily doing so. But the more I fulfilled them, the more their expectations grew, and now finally they expect the impossible. Ow, it's so unfair. Don't you see? If you refuse to help me, I will be sent to my doom, and through no fault of my own. Please, will you take pity on your old friend?
Alright, I just kinda want to see what happens.
I am begging you! Begging! If you will not do it for me, do it for Gallopolis! I am begging you!
Okay,
Begging!
fair enough.
Oh, thank you! 10,000 thank yous! And fear not, I will speak to my father about the rainbow as soon as the beast is captured.
Alright, but what do we get for slaying the beast? I already fulfilled our promise so that I could get the rainbow bow. Now I want something for killing the beast.
We must make preparations to depart immediately. I will await you at the castle gates.
What a pathetic excuse for a prince. Goodness knows what'll become of Gallopolis with him in charge.
Oh, we mustn't be so hard on him, Veronica. I'm sure it can't be easy growing up with everyone expecting so much of you.
Alright, well, seems like we're gonna have to fight a boss, which I suppose makes sense. Would have been just a little bit too easy to get a rainbow bow that easily. I wonder what this sand beast will be, and if I maybe have to level up just a bit. I feel like I would be fine, but you never know. You never know. I don't actually remember what kind of equipment we have, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Sure we'll be fine. Wouldn't it be weird for us to go away with the prince? Wouldn't they be like, hey, why is this guy... Why is these random people coming with the prince? Ah, there you are. I have instructed my men to await outside the city gate. Come and join us as soon as you're ready. Alrighty then. I do like that One Knight's armor a lot. He looks really cool.
I mean
want it.
no disrespect, Your Highness, but how could you do this to us? You have volunteered us for certain death.
Fear not, trusted retainers. We do not journey into the jaws of danger alone. Ha! Impeccable timing as always. Allow me to introduce our knights in shining armor. These brave adventurers have agreed to capture the Slayer for us. Now, the beast's lair is said to be located deep within the Celestial Sands. The fastest route is through the checkpoint to the west. We march immediately for Gallopolis!
For Gallopolis.
Yeah!
Just realized, but he's never seen us fighting. How does he know we would even be able to handle ourselves?
Room for a little one? Oh, I'd hate to miss a good beast hunt.
Huh?
Hello there. I'm glad you came along. I was afraid I was only gonna get you as a party member after the boss fight.
There's no such thing as a good beast hunt, friend. If I were you, I'd run along back to the circus.
Well, aren't you just a lovely, patronizing little dear? Look, I'm worried about the half-wit prince getting himself killed. Can I come with you or not?
You can. I'm not even gonna joke.
At least one of you has some sense. Lead on, darling! How?
Alright, let's see if I can actually get him as a party member. Party talk.
Darling.
Okay, honey, listen up. If we head west from Galapagos, we come to Gallopolis, actually. We come to 2 checkpoints. The northern one leads to the Celestial Sands, where the horrible Slayer thing is. We really shouldn't let little Princey Pooh get too far ahead of us, so let's head over there without further ado. Right then. Character pool is... How do I change my party? How do... Lineup, there we go. I'm guessing that maybe we can't change it just yet. Alright, that's fair enough. Alright, Medea. Oh, Hollow Gallop, alright. I don't actually remember where I'm going. Fuck, how do I... Oh, there we go. The Hollow Steps. The Hollow Steps. Celestial Sands. Okay, we actually went the wrong way. Okay. Guess we have to level up a little bit, so... Not the end of the world. Oh, hey! Oh, hey there! It's kind of weird how they're all just standing in a line, but alright. Can I fight? Yeah! Okay, I'm just gonna... tactics. I'm just gonna let these fuckers do what they want. Don't use MP. Don't use MP. Don't use MP. For now, I'm just gonna put them on don't use MP. I know this is kinda lazy and auto-playing itself, but fuck it. Ow. Oh, these guys actually have a decent amount of HP from what I'm seeing. Jeez. Are we that under-leveled? Ooh, that's dangerous.
Excellent.
I feel like being able to walk around the battle when everybody else is just standing in a line kind of defeats the point, if I'm gonna be honest. I had... Oh, okay, nice. I'd kind of assumed that this game would be a bit more like Xenoblade when it came to the battles, but it's genuinely just the normal battle system, just that you can move around a little bit. I'm not disappointed or anything, it's just that I expected something else. This is fine too, honestly. As much as I like Xenoblade, I understand that not every game is gonna be Xenoblade, which I do say that Xenoblade is basically my gold standard for JRPGs. Genuinely. And that means any Xenoblade game, by the way. Oh, there's a red one. Just save real quick. See if that red one has something special. I do want to find all those book pages, I think they were. Oh, don't want to save again. Sorry, Serena. I don't know why I said that specifically to Serena. Hello there, Mr. Luminary. I took my time, taking time, but I found a password for you. I'm going to go ahead and say it now, so make sure you pay attention. It's toggle tells the password. Okay, thank fuck. For a second there, I thought I actually had to remember that shit. You can now visit Moonayana via the altar of the legendary blah blah blah. Alright. Alright then. I'm guessing that the red toggles will have passwords, where the ghostly ones, the ghostly white ones won't. Alright, well. I'm pretty sure I have to go over here. Let's move. Halt! The Slayer of the Sand is on the loose. I cannot allow you to... Ha! You are the ones who will be accompany Prince Ferris, yes? 1,000 pardons. His Highness has asked that you be instructed to go right on through. Alright. It pays to have friends in high places. Ugh, that's an ugly ass monster. Just an ugly ass monster indeed. I might die from not having leveled enough, but we'll get there when we get there. Ooh, is that the Slayer of the Sand? It's pretty big. Are you the Slayer? The fuck? Are those cultists or the... What is the line between monster and person? Because those fuckers are basically just small people. Yeah. Is this the Slayer of the Sand? No, that's a Spitfire. Yeah, we're just fleeing. Yes. If that's not the Slayer of the Sand, I ain't gonna try it. That should be scary. Oh, there's another Spitfire. Okay, so not rare, but again, seems kinda scary. Looks cool though. Huh. Oh, what's this? I think I saw something windy over there. Would be pretty funny if I could actually walk off of that cliff, but would be a bit much too. They look pretty damn cool though. I really do like the whole wolf but dragon vibe this thing is going. Even with its horn. Neat. Alright, Prince. You alright? Being able to handle yourself in the desert even though you've lived here your entire life?
The heat, the dry air, it is too much, too much.
I was fucking kidding.
The night here. The monster will have to wait.
Bitch, I was being sarcastic. How the hell are you not accustomed to the desert environment if you've lived here your entire life?
Oh. There you are. As you can see, I have decided to set up camp. We will continue our quest in the morning.
That's right. You get your beauty sleep, Princey dear. You've got a hard day of getting us to do your dirty work for you to be preparing for. Come on, you. Let's have a sit down and a nice chat, shall we?
Alright. I really like this guy. As much as I do not like sarcasm personally. Are you just straight up sleeping on the sand? The fuck?
So, 2 boys and 2 girls out on a lovely adventure together, huh? How romantic. But what kind of adventure, I wonder? Come on, spill the beans.
To be perfectly honest, we're none too sure ourselves just yet. But for the moment, we're trying to get to Yggdrasil. We need to understand more about the mysteries surrounding the Luminary, you see? It's all to do with a horrible being called the Dark One. He wants to bring death and destruction to the world. And we want to stop him.
All right, Big Mouth, that's enough. You don't need to tell the Jolly Jester our whole life story. We barely know him.
My. So there's a dastardly villain coming to steal all the smiles and laughter from the world. and you four heroes are on a daring mission to stop him before it's too late. Oh, now that does sound fun.
You've got a strange idea of fun.
What about you, Sylvando? What made you leave home and set out on the road?
Oh, you don't want to hear my boring old stories. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Come on, kiddies. Betty bye.
Tell someone you're suspicious without actually telling them that you're suspicious.
Well, aren't we full of mysteries? What's his deal?
Morning, campers. I hope you slept well. We got ourselves a slayer to catch. A little Principal and his friends set off at first light. We better hurry if we want to catch up to them. For a lazy ass, he at least knows how to hustle. I would not be waking up at first light in this light. Oh wait, it's the little crab guys. Hello, crab guys. I for some reason I'm super nostalgic about these green crab guys specifically. Probably because I saw them in Dragon Quest Monster Joker a couple of times. I feel like this desert area feels a little bit empty. Maybe it's just because of the desert area itself, but I don't fucking know. It just feels that way. Maybe it's also because there are a lot of monsters here that are just kind of samey. Who knows? Well, no judging here. It does look pretty, but it's just kind of empty. Oh, I think we found the horse guards. Decided. Oh, okay, they're still alive. Good. Good. So, is
the
this...
Slayer of the Sands was last seen here.
It seems to me like he's keeping to himself for the most part. Are you sure that's the one that attacked the guards?
The cowardly creature is nowhere to be found. It must have fled in fear. Let us return to the castle and inform my father of our success.
The Slayer of the Sands is among us!
Oh, is it? Is it now? New design, it seems. What the fuck? Oh, well, that looks surprisingly terrifying.
Up and at him, Principal. Show that filthy thing what real knights are made of.
Shit and piss, apparently.
Oh dear. Looks like poor old Ferris has been struck down with stage fright. You soldiers, beat the ears and look after him, will you? Come on, gang. This little drama needs a hero or two.
Mostly these 3D models look like really nice cartoon models. Line up. Tactics. Let's see. Just gonna just follow orders at this point. I feel like I'm just a little underleveled, and it's probably best if I actually take command. Alright.
Let's do this.
Alright, just gonna actually move them around a bit. It feels so weird when they're all just standing in a line like that. The Hymn of Fire forms a barrier that protects all party members from fire-based attacks. I feel like this thing might use fire attacks, so I'm just gonna have them do that. Don't really care for half pinch at the moment. So, just a good old attack. 13 damage, baby. I feel like they hopefully will add some sort of positioning where attacks only hit a certain area or something. I think that will really add something to the battle system. Accelerate significantly, reduce agility of one single enemy. Sap. Guess we'll just debuff him for now. Alright, do we have any spells with heal, frizzle? Guess just a normal attack though. Slayer of the Sands. Yahoo! Whoa, he actually did some decent damage right there. Crack. I feel like you're gonna be weak to ice because desert. That didn't do as much as I would have hoped. The fuck was that? The absolute fuck was that, boy? Probably want to heal just a little. I'll heal myself, and then our designated healer Serena can heal her sister. I'd want to do a buff though.
We'll soon have that patched up. Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I keep my party members alive, except when I don't. Kinda wish there was a sign so that I could see if the creature still has its sap on it. It would be super helpful. Alright, I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Just checked on my burgers real quick. I'm defrosting them in my... not microwave, my oven. Because it has a defrost function and I was just checking if they were already defrosted. Means I can eat after I'm done streaming. Okay. Don't really think Crackle is all that worth it. I wonder... significantly reduces agility. I don't know what agility does. Does it affect turn order as well? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, the Slayer has a defense down. I wonder if I can stack that just a little. Oh, it missed. I'm guessing that it was just not affected. Well, we can actually see that it has a defense down. I just noticed that was actually the case. Wow. You asshole. Thank fuck my protagonist survived. I'm gonna be so pissed if my protagonist dies again. Ooh, that's not great. Probably wanna buff my party just a little. Wow, that's scary. Oh, that's good. Feel kinda bad wasting my heal on my special whatever on healing though. Okay, so let's see. We'll do a sap again. Was that a magic? No, I think that was a breath, so magic wouldn't help. Okay. Rubber Rouser summons an an earth sign that will inflict damage on the enemy every time they try to act. Rubble Rouser, I didn't know you had that. Spells, heal. My healer is probably the one that I need to heal the most, because if my healer is down, I'm basically fucked. Who am I? Okay, I'm you. All right. Nice.
Take care.
Okay, I definitely need to heal you after this. Again, kinda feel wasteful using my special turn on this shit, but I do feel like healing is the more important thing here. Magical barrier. Crack, fizzle, frizz. I really don't think fire is gonna be super useful, but I guess I can give it a go just to see if it does slightly more. Oh, it actually does way more damage. Okay. I feel like it makes more sense that ice would do more damage, but hey, who am I? I'm not a game designer, right? I'm just a streamer that doesn't know shit about games. That actually does a decent amount of damage, though. About the same as a melee attack, so I'll take that. Holy shit, stop. Ooh, I do not like the fact that you are confused. You might actually attack one of my guys, which isn't great. Fine though, we're totally in control of this situation. Abso-fucking-lutely. Fuck, I'm basically just making you the secondary fucking healer. Oh, I feel like I'm wasting it, but if I don't keep healing with these two, I'm basically fucked. And I made this mistake plenty of time where I prioritize damage over healing, which is usually a dumb move. Hero, because Eric might actually attack one of my guys. Or die. That also works. Not ideal, but... Oh, well, he's almost dead, though, so... And maybe Serene has Sing, but I highly doubt it. You do not. We will buff the... Guess we'll buff the hero. Hey, and I actually don't have to heal. Crack. Nice. As long as we keep this up, we should be fine. But you get, I do feel like this battle system right now, it feels kinda dull. It just, I don't know how to call it besides that. It's not like when I'm playing it, it's bad, but the looks of it maybe. You know, where they're just standing here, there isn't any motion when we're fighting, if that makes sense. And when you're just having a normal JRPG battle system where everybody stands next to each other, it doesn't really matter. But I feel with the more new 3D space, it's just a lot more noticeable, you know? All of us are just standing there, just posing until it's our turn to attack, if that makes sense. And, well, under normal circumstances, you wouldn't notice that. Right now, you're definitely. I feel like it became a lot more noticeable. I feel like they really do want to add some area of effect attacks or something, and maybe, I don't know, have people move around a little bit more. Okay, we'll do another sap just to lower its defense just a little. I don't really think I have much to do with you, unfortunately. Guess I think you already have your defense. Yes, alright, then we'll put you. Veronica. I wonder, is the word buff, like buffing a person, is that from this, like, buff spell, or is it something else? Just curious, I just realized that it might be, but I'm not entirely sure. Everybody's healed, so I don't need to heal, so I'll just attack you with that. And hey, we got a little bit of MP back. I'll take that. Absolutely take that. Would be pretty interesting if the word buff actually comes from this... well, this game, I guess. Maybe I should have used a magical barrier or something. Not a great look to have my healer be all confused. I don't know if that confusion would have actually... Holy shit, I am glad that you took that crit, sir. Anybody else of my party would have died. I'm just gonna go for the kill though. I'm hoping that I'm able to kill you before it becomes a problem. Of them, again, people will die. Fuck, this is actually a little bit scary, but I am still gonna play it safe. Also, I really want my hero to survive because he's already getting behind in XP and I should have healed you. That's not good. Don't do any area of effect attack, please. Don't do an area of effect attack. Abilities. Wizard Ward brings into being a berry that protects the user from offensive spell. Not really what I need. Alright. Alright, let's see if this does a lot more damage, or maybe crits. I haven't really had a crit this round, I'm pretty sure, which is kind of weird if you think about it. Alright, definitely. I'll heal the hero, and then afterwards I'll heal the healer. Yoo-hoo! Alright, heal the healer afterwards, and hopefully Veronica will survive, but it depends on if this thing attacks her. Oh, didn't even get the kill shot. But hey, we did it! Sandslayer defeated. Alright.
I feel better than ever.
No, we'll figure that out after we're done with the Sandslayer. I genuinely thought I was under-leveled for this, so I'm a bit surprised it was as easy as it was. Oh, hello.
That will teach you to be so grumpy. Now, hold nice and still.
I feel kind of bad for the thing, though. It was just chilling, and now we're just gonna, what, chain it up? Feels kind of evil to me.
The battle is won! The Slayer of the Sands is bested! All in a day's work for the Prince of Gallopolis! You saw me, man, did you not? You saw the People's Prince defeat the fiend that terrorized them so.
Yes, Your Highness. Of course, Your Highness.
You have my thanks, friend. My heroic feat would not have been possible without your valuable contribution.
I'm just gonna let this slide, but know that my patience for you is slowly dimming.
I still have not forgotten what I promised. I will speak with my father about the rainbow upon my return. You may rest assured of that.
Really, Principal? That's how you're gonna play it? And what do you think they'll be expecting of you next, huh?
You speak as though I have a choice! Are you suggesting that I disappoint my father and the citizens of Gallopolis?
I'm not suggesting anything, darling. You do what you need to do.
To Gallopolis, men! We return as heroes!
Oh, well, this feels all kinds of wrong. You're right, Sylvando. Nothing's going to change if he keeps on pretending.
Oh, I think the poor boy knows that well enough. All he needs is a little push. Anyway, I'd better be getting along. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again soon. Ciao for now, my loves.
Can I zoom? Magic. Yes. Galapagos. Thank God I can zoom, otherwise it would have taken forever to get back. Jay, best prince ever.
My fellow Gallopolitans, Faris, your prince, my son, our hero, has vanquished the Slayer of the Sands.
Hey! Yeah, that's it! Yeah!
The future of our kingdom is surely safe in the hands of one so gallant and chivalrous as he.
Beloved Gallopolitans, yes, I captured the beast, but I did not act alone. For it was your love, your adoration that gave me the strength I so needed. Yes! Hi. And it is that same love that will allow me to continue serving you until my dying death.
What he gonna say is dying death? You should say dying breath, right?
Friends, we have no need to be afraid. Prince Faris will protect us.
Yes, yes! We have nothing to fear with the prince on our side!
Should probably still run though. No, just still run. There's still a giant, scary beast there.
Well, my boy, your people await. Let them see firsthand the fearless desert knight you have become.
It's kind of surprising that the beast hasn't just killed a couple of them.
Father, I cannot.
Repeat after me now. A knight's word?
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom, his master.
Well, don't stop.
He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
That's more like it. Now, my little Princey Pooh, do you want to be remembered as a miserable coward or a hero who died fighting to the end?
That's a 180.
I wish to be remembered as a knight of Gallopolis!
I think it would have been funnier if he just said, no, fuck it, not gonna die. Just the way he said, ah!
Darling, you were wonderful. Amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, huh?
Wait, Did you?
I won't always be here to remind you what it means to be a knight, though. Better not go forgetting again, huh?
Wait! Friend, where did you become so well-versed in the ways of chivalry? Are you a knight?
Who, me? Don't be ridiculous, darling. I'm just a silly old jester.
Yes, Father. It was he who rode my horse in the Sun National, and he who captured the Slayer of the Sands. Forgive me.
Felix, look at me. The burden that was placed upon you, it was more than any boy could be expected to bear. It is I who must apologize, not you. But rest assured that I have learned my lesson. I will not make the same mistake again. And it seems you have learned something too, despite your protestations. The bravery you showed was worthy of a true knight. Sir Hendrik will be happy to take one such as yourself under his wing, I am sure. Your dream will come true at last. I am so pleased for you.
I don't actually remember who Sir Hendrik is.
Hendrik? Wasn't that the name of the guy who was chasing us?
Ah, but I am forgetting our guests. Father, these travelers came to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow. It is a royal treasure, of course. But surely you agree that they have done more than enough to deserve it.
Certainly, certainly. But my boy, I sold the rainbow to a traveling merchant.
What? What would compel you to sell one of our most precious treasures?
Are you blind, boy? Did you not notice the grandeur with which we celebrated this year's Sand National? We made a sacrifice for your sake.
It's kind of funny that the Queen hasn't talked yet. Just standing there.
Forgive me. All I can tell you is that the merchant to whom I sold the rainbow headed west towards Gondolia. This letter will grant you passage through the checkpoint that leads there. Perhaps someone can tell you what became of the branch.
Felix receives the Sultan's letter.
Ow! 1,000 pardons! I did not know that the rainbow was no longer in the kingdom. Truly, I did not. It is scant consolation, I am sure. But please, take this. Its value cannot possibly compare, but it has been prized by generations of Gallopolitan knights. It allows one to provoke distant foes into combat, and is an excellent way to gain battle experience. Or so I am told.
Receives the crack shot. Alright.
You have done our kingdom a great service. Should you ever need our assistance, you need only say the word.
I'm
as for
guessing
me,
where this is going.
I will be sorry to see you leave. But I'm sure there will be other kindly travelers along soon enough.
Alright, well, it seems like that was the story of Gallopolis, so I think we will be calling it here. Not actually sure how long I streamed, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't been 2 hours yet, but seems like a good point to end it. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and next time I'm gonna go to whatever kingdom he said I was supposed to go. I don't actually remember the name. Oh, Gallopolis, like Gallop. Just fucking realized. Alright, that's clever. Continue new. Alrighty then. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.